How'd that go? Hello, everyone. Uh, I am doing things. Did I forget to? I did. No, I still have audio. Okay, cool. No, don't open up sniffing tool. No. Okay. Yeah, let's get started. Can I teleport from this room? Not. There's not a... No, there's not an ether right there. Silly. What are y'all doing? So I don't entirely remember what we were doing. No, we already found Ophelia. So that's not an issue. So what were we doing? Oh, it had something to do with Matoya's cave. Since that's what's happening over there. I'm still horribly lost. No, wait, that's not. Nope, that's not the right direction. This war of ours. Yeah, because Ophelia had just been confirmed to not be coming back. We will never see her again. That's nice. Oh boy. That's... Hello, Alphino. Alphino has reached a decision. Oh, has he now? I must ask you not to breathe a word of this to any of the others rising stones, especially Flahamet. I will brief Tataru on what we have learned, as well as Arianje. He might have some insight into what the word told us. There we go. Ugh. I'm better now. Ah, damn it, I missed some dialogue. But speaking of well-earned rewards, I received a missive from Sir Emmerich while you were away. 'Twould seem he is planning a ceremony of some sorts. He would like you to attend. Goody. He did not divulge the details, preferring instead to explain in person. Mayhap you should pay him a visit? I shall. I shall indeed. Two foundations, let's go. Do you have anything new for me? Ooh, you do. This stuff is new. Goodness, and here I thought I wasn't going to be able to use all the tombstones I kept collecting. Ooh. That doesn't look quite like me. There we go. Why did I walk all the way up here? I could have just teleported. Oh, Sir Emmerich. Where are you? You're upstairs. Of course you're upstairs. Ah, Master Ivangold. The Lord Commander has left instructions that you were to be shown inside. Alright, inside we go. Is it going to be voiced? Hope so.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation.
No, I just showed up at random.
Good, good. You of all people should be present. When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples.
Ooh.
You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance. Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the worms after. But if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change.
Oh.
Tis nothing. Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen. It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots. The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead.
Yeah, because the wound that Sir Emmerich got ain't one that heals overnight.
I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. 'Twould not do for the guest of honor to arrive late after all.
Ah, yes, just let the...
Oh, and one more thing.
Oh?
A drink. We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Was... Huh. Our night's most heavenly. Oh, yeah. Falcon's Nest, here we come. Oh, it's just down there, never mind. I can walk over there, that's fine. I thought it was much, much further away. Nope, that way. Okay. Get there eventually. Yup. I swear I'll get there eventually. I'm just bad. There we go. Wait. Oh, that's the area. Okay, that's not where I want to be. I thought Falcon's Nest was somewhere completely different. Hello. The Lord Commander said you would be coming. As you can see, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Wonderful. Mark well the curtains above. Ooh. To conceal a relief that will be unveiled during the conference, the Masons labor day and night to see it finished on schedule. Sir Emmerich wanted a symbol that would endure long after this conference concluded. I think you will be pleased with the result. 'Twas not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with a strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? His certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I am rambling. You must be tired of your journey. Go, rest. I will not keep you. Yeah, I'll go take a nap. Don't mind me. Alright, but what in the... What is happening over there? Okay. If you would rather not take a rest, then why don't you walk around Falcon's Nest? Make your presence known to the people and so forth. In addition to those who have come far and wide to attend this ceremony, you may meet Lord Etioro and Emmeline. Names who have graciously volunteered their services. They should be glad to see you here. Now, if you would excuse me, I must needs return to my duty. Yes. Low-born youth. Hello. Do you know when everything is set to begin? I'm not sure how many might come, though I thought it best to at least come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard Sir Emmerich was planning to make a speech, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do you get to hear... do we get heroes like that in this day and age? And he's more than just a fighter. He's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things, and he'll do it by the fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. Whatever you gotta say. Hello. Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with dragons, but with all of them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand, we've all got healthy fears of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts in the past, so hearing that we may be closer to reconciliation comes as a great relief. Redwall, let's go. Hello, bud. I'm glad to see that the rumors were true. Well met, Master Ivangold. And fear not, I have no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidoftir may have passed directly over their encampment. The last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Dravidian ambassador to peace conferences. Ugh. Yeah, that would be bad. Tutorial. Hey, how much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault? If you had told me that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet, here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. And here I am, laboring to make it so. You sure are, bud. Oh, hello, Lucia. Lord Ariotol, if I may. Certainly, First Commander. How may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority are willing to do so, but a small party insists to instead pledged to engage any Duranians bound for Falcon's Nest. Fury, take me. They would defy Sir Emmerich's commands if they dare attack Vidofnir. It will not come to that. But to see that it does not, we must hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us if we were with a house for Tom's present. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do so, I must ask. Would you look after Would you look after Emma while we're away? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, changeable child, but recently he seems to have been suffering a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits by having him assist with guard duty, a simple but honorable charge, unlikely to expose him to the dangers given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest. I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him till I return, exhausting though that might be. Thank you, my friend. I promise we will not be long. Oh, he was behind me. Hey, bud. I'm rather busy at the moment, old boy, guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Oriental thought I might derelict my duties, eh? The nerve of my brother to question my dedication. But, since you are here, mayhap I can put you to proper use. The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travelers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. It wouldn't do for our esteemed guests to be devoured by wolves, oh no. Yet, that is precisely what will happen if we do not cull the roaming packs. Your map, if I may, right there. Those are the points our scouts marked for patrol. I'll leave it to you, old boy. Come, Honorite. We must return to my rounds. And off he goes. Oh dear. Do be careful, my lord. So, go off some wolves. I can do that. As a healer. Destination reached. I know something's gonna pop up because it's purple. Because as we all know, purple is the color of evil. Oh wait. No fairy. I don't want to do that. Nothing there. Cool. That is not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. More wolves. you know, this isn't something I thought the Warrior of Light would have to be taken care of, but, here we are. Oop, okay. Yeah, cool. Oh good, he hasn't left yet. Yay! Coda Ivangold, Wolvesbane. It pleases me to inform you that I have completed my rounds, and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. Oh, and there were a few grizzled fellow. Oh, there was a grizzled fellow looking for you. You know, the one who made that arsonist confess? Clever that. Do you remember his name? Thancred? Oh, Thancred. Thancred. Was it? He was asking for. Anyway, once I noticed the garish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to the area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one. If you hurry, you might still be there. Manilian. Buddy. Pal. Where did you send him? Oh, there. Wait, that's not far from the... Yeah, no, there's the camp. Oh, there's no way you got in trouble with the people at the camp, right? You better not have. Hi, Thancred. Oh. Fancy meeting you here. It was fortunate I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. A young lord wasted no time to take advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let us return to Falcon's Nest, and see what other thrilling tasks you may have for us. Wow. All that flying just to say, hey, we should go back to Falcon's Nest. Lovely. But that's just how this goes. Go back and then forth and back again. Just how it is. Oh, I'm an alien. And there you are, a pair of gallant heroes if I ever saw them. Comrades in arms, you reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice, you have granted the safety of many of our guests. On behalf of Ishgard, I thank you both. And with that, there is not left to do but enjoy our well-earned respite. I'll take this max ether, if you don't mind. Emilian seems rather pleased with themselves. Oh, so. Oh, you're really good at delegating tasks. Oh, this would seem... Oh, this should, of course, go without saying, but let's keep those last few favors between us. Or a tell wouldn't understand. Right then. The first floor of those barracks have been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, a suggestion I can agree with. Go on ahead, Kodo. I will join you in on. Cutscene? Cutscene.
Welcome, welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment. Cold out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks.
What have you done to my glasses?
Freed food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all. Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting. When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit. My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with him.
Oh, no.
You were right, my lord. You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest? After all you've done, I'd say you've earned it.
Oh, no, I knew I had a bad feeling about this. Ugh.
Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
Ingrid, where are you?
This was never your fight.
Oh, no.
My son. They told me he walks in Hallone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
They told me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse. Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future. But he was my future. My flesh and blood. My heart.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them. They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin. All this nonsense about Kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do, makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, Man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. Forgiven and forgotten.
No. I will not let that happen. They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
Oh, this is gonna go badly.
Hey! Hey! This is no time for napping. Do you have your wits about you?
Of course. Fetch my glasses. I need them.
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Oh, do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter. Remember your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy. Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice? Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
You there! Don't just stand around. Cool. Yes, yes, my lord.
See here the true nature of the Highborn. With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward. This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear. I spit on your choices, noblemen! You will take no more from me! No more! No more!
What have you done? I only... I gave no such order. I did not. I never meant for anyone to...
Oh, that just kept getting worse and worse. I agree. I dare say they couldn't have played, or that couldn't have played out any worse. Given the first commander and Lord Hortiel aren't here to take control of the situation. I spoke with the messenger who said they would return shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Emilian has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure the order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. Oh, that was a... That was bad. That was real bad. My wife and I felt what we were flamed with from the others at first. The shurikens tended to our bruises afterwards. Sigh. Sigh. You're not supposed to say that. Those mad fools have ruined everything, and what for? Yeah, it's still up there. Spirited stonecutter. What have you got to say? I heard the rumors that the young lady, or young lord, was a drunken fool. What an imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have a run of Falcon's Nest. Well, I say him and Sir Emmerich take their bloody change and shove it up their arses. I will not be taken by that rot again. They were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, those words were a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough? That their calls for justice can never be answered, and this will be the end of it? Or will there be others like them in the True Brothers? I don't want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I don't know if I even can. They're still going on over there, huh? I think, right? Well, let's say people don't seem very happy. So the violence is past, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment, it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. Nevertheless, the people will not soon forget the image of a young lordling ordering the public execution of an unarmed protester, one whose words resonated with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? I can take a Dark Knight arm. Banquet would like nothing more than to leave Falcon's Nest behind. I can't blame him. Orotel and the first commander should have returned by now. To the tavern, then. First order will be to speak with Lord Eminilian, and I somehow doubt that he has moved in Ilm since we last saw him. Probably not. Come on, Eos. We got places to be. This wasn't the turn I was expecting. Oh. Hello. My apologies, Coda. I bear full responsibility for this debacle. There'll be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we know? According to the initial reports, the protest was orchestrated by a young woman whom Lord Eminilian ordered shot. Her and her conspirators infiltrated Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive, others resisted and were struck down. Still others took their lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives, for the time being at least. The Churligans are doing their best, or doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given the impeccable timing, it is like the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in leagues with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I will be sworn that these villains spent as much time plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did to its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, there's have been more fruitful labors. In the wake of the protest, people seem disillusioned. You spoke with them. I see. So Emmerich placed his trust in me. It will be difficult to explain what happened. Remember how far you've come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we are convinced before them. But we are, convinced before them before. And we will do so again. If we can but find a means to remind them, to show them that once the promises that change holds for all, then the tragedy too shall pass into the past. We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference pending Sir Emmerich's final decision. Under the circumstances, I cannot leave Falcon's Nest. Coda, will you deliver my report to the Lord Commander in my stead? Yeah, I can do that. Get up, Emilian. You're going with him. Go on without me. I wasn't asking. You will answer for your actions in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come on, Honorot. The manservant isn't here. In fact, I haven't seen him for some time. Honorot? Honorot? I could have sworn he was... Uh-oh. Go chase after... Nope, that's the wrong way. Are they over here? Oh. Oh no. You okay, kid? Please tell me you're okay.
Onawa! No, no! What have they done to you? Onawa! Onawa!
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Oh, gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Onawa?
Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Kairujin without delay.
Rujin, okay.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing, and still it falls to pieces. Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
Here you were telling me not to
know
punch him.
nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
Yeah. Tancred, you probably shouldn't have done that. They're still going at it. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. I understand the desire to look for reason, for excuses, to convince yourself you had no other choice. But the past is the past, and there's naught to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this. I know this. But he doesn't. That's a Marauder's arm. I don't need that. I guess I'll take the Lancer. The Lancer arm. I have no desire to wait for the lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matters to attend to in Ishgard. I mean, I agree. Yeah. There are indeed other things we could be doing other than being sat here. Come on. Forgot my. There we are. You are expected, sir. Pray proceed. Oh. Hello, Edmond. Word of the demonstration and its results outstripped you, Coda. Every man, woman, and child has heard the tale. 'Tis rumored that my youngest's lack of judgment was to blame. For of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? Well, it was ugly. I see. So that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the results is undeniable. He had furthered the cause of these misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace we were poised to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and its vengeances it begets, only for that to be taken away. Or only for that too to be taken away. Is it any wonder they were left bereft? For what was the sacrifice? We have naught to show for our suffering. I thought peace a sufficient salve, but mayhaps I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmond, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. Hold on to the past without being beholden to it. We must needs find a way to honor the sacrifices of our forefathers without glorying in their excesses. A difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur other disillusioned souls to retrace them. But, as you say, we dare not revel in our past glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy, and an undeniable righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear. Yet, we are not without options. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises to strengthen the ties between our nations and to test our readiness to meet a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until the peace conference, but mayhaps a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. Better still, I better have unmuted. I'm sure I did. I did, right? Yes. Okay. Suddenly it became an issue for a second. I'm like, ugh. Better still, the occasion for the Temple Knights and Watch to take the field as allies. Unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of allied nation's finest. Hosted by Ishgard, in the shadow of the gates of judgment. A victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism. It is true, but should we be defeated? Though even to hold our own against the cream of the three nations might be present as a triumph. Very well. You may count on my support for what little that is worth. However, I have a request. I would like my son, Emanilian, to take part in the grand melee. By his deeds he has brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring honor to our nation. As you wish, my lord. If that is his desire, then it shall be so. Now, there's no time to lose, Coda. Coda, would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write the Alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance to see my son, pray inform him of his duty. If he has not returned, he will soon. He will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me. We got places to go, Thancred. Let's not waste time. Oh boy, the time's... Oh, I think right there you are. So that's a solution. A grand melee to unite the people. And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You, whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely. Will you oblige them when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? A poor choice of words. Well, screw you two, Thancred. For friends tried and true, then, the living and the lost. So, for this grand melee of his, Sir Emmerich wishes to field the force comprising of both his Temple Knights and Hilda's Watch. Yes? I can only imagine what she will have to say about this. In fact, curiosity compels me. Compels me to go and see for myself. I can do that. Ooh. Oh, Zia. Well met, Koda. Have you spoken with Sir Emmerich? I sure have. I was aware of the Alliance's requests, so Sir Emmerich would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It is not that I doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he has never given me reason to doubt his intentions. Yep. And these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch... yeah, we gotta go talk to them. He did now. How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out the young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. I mean, I'm not sure what to say. Can I fall off this? I can. Ow. Ooh, wrong way. Oh, thank you, Thank you, Eos. I'm very grateful. Hello, you two. 3. Thancred's been telling me about Sir Emmerich's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing, because we ain't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. Sorry. Well. Seems the first commander has gone and handpicked our guests. I can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. Will you be fighting too? I reckon it inspired the lands, if you were. Might take their minds off of getting their hides tanned, after all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favorite lordling, have you? I thought not. On the assumption that he is not found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search the foundation, you the pillars. Well, to the pillars I go. Y'all gonna throw snowballs at me? Better not. Oh no, you guys wave at me now. That's fine. Ugh. Hello, Mr. Tin Can. Jeez. Hello, I'm an alien. I carried Honoroi to the man. Our best Churgians, tending to him now. Father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs. My beloved family. Always making decisions for me. No, it's not like that. It's just... Oh, you wouldn't understand. How could you? You are free to be the man you want to be, whereas I am a son of House Forton. Don't you see? My future was determined before I was born. What I could and could not do, right or wrong, that is the way of it. Until the old order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for a purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion. With faith and conviction, they dedicate themselves to the cause. But not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let a better man make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. I suppose I had convinced myself I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. When I saw Honorai, I wanted to scream. I wanted someone to blame, but in the end, there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept my father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Emmerich, and I will make my own decision. Oh, is he not going to be a whiny brat anymore? I mean, good for the kid. I hope that's what happens. Right. Alright. Hello again, Thancred. Oh, wait. I was expecting you to be upstairs. Lord Commander is not to be disturbed. May I ask what matter deems his personal attention? I see. Very well. You may enter. Yeep. Let me go up. I want to talk to my friend. Oh, this is a tall building.
Lord Commander, if I may, I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion. He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Emanolaine de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
You will take charge of the Ishgardian forces.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more. An adventurer beholden to none, who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side. I ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time?
Yeah, why not?
Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
If I actually have to play a PvP match, I am going to be livid. Gods help me, I think I might be in love. I dare say it might be cheating too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tides of most battles. And did you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? It was a look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotions. Still, his honesty does credit him. For a moment, I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause, but that would be improper. This is their fight, and yours, but not mine. Lamps or Wempin? My favorite Wempkin. A book! Let's go! So Emmerich informs me that the Alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. The Grand Melee will be held here in the shadows of the Gates of Judgment, in the site of the capital. The announcement has been made and the Allied forces are currently en route. The eyes of Ishgard are upon us, Coda. We must not fail. A rare opportunity to see you pit yourself against the Allied forces. Outside of the Cartonneau, perhaps. I would not miss it for the world. That's a very comfortable looking coat you have. I can just walk over there. I might as well use my legs. It's not that far. a minute. I have a bad feeling about this. You are not looking good. Oh, do I have to talk to you? Crossing the steps, sir. I sure am. Let me through. Alright, I'm an alien. There he is! I say! When you didn't appear, I began to question... nothing! Never mind. To think that we're mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzea's soldiery in battle. That I, a mere... what if... Oh, what am I saying? If I have to stop imagining worse. I must think of victory, of glory, of the stories I will tell Honoroy when he awakes. I'm ready, old boy. Are you? I sure am. A spectacle for the ages. By the Furies, how could I forget? Father bid me present this to you. I know it is sudden, but we believe that men find it inspiring if you bore the colours of House Fortemps during our battle. Pray, do us this honor. During the Grand Melee, some of your gear will be glamoured. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Dang it, I don't get to wear my poncho! Hello, Raban. How are you doing on this fine day? Oh, this better not be one big game of capture the flag. Everyone else isn't wearing a helmet, why should I? Heck, gummit, they took my glasses again.
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
The Grand Melee is a large-scale battle in which allied companies, or which an allied company from Oldal, Gridania, and Limsa forces will be pitted against a company of Ishgardian forces. Ew. No, this isn't what I thought it was. Good. When the combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. Bad. First to attain the designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. Oh. During the Grand Melee, officiants may be officiants may mark certain combatants with their Fury's gaze, which will be indicated by an ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating the most combatants win you 1 tactical point, defeating a marked combatant will award your company with 10. Okay. Marked combatants also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and difficult to defeat. Defending these combatants is the key way, or defending and defeating these combatants is the key way to victory. Okay, this will be interesting.
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard.
Oh, like good old-fashioned war games. Nothing like a little Warhammer 40k. Oh, hello, you three.
All is ready then. Very well. Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance, let the Grand Melee begin!
Looks so out of place with my book. Okay. How do I want to do this? Hello, Pippin. Where are you going, Pippin? No. I can't let them die. Wait, what am I doing? I should be using Adblow. Oh my goodness, just all three wailing on me. Oh, only the two. Okay. I'm nearly in the lofty. Why are y'all mean? Sorry, but I can't let you win. Sorry, Pippin. Oh wait, we can't lose Emmerich even if we wanted to. Okay. Oh good, I can't actually heal him. Goodie. You know, I thought that was Raban after me for a second. Oh no! We're gonna be at this a while, aren't we? Where's the sea going? Are you sure about that, boss? I'm so glad I don't have to fight Raban. if you ask me. It looks like that musketeer doesn't have a musket. This is a mess of fighters. I can only imagine this is what PvP is like in this game. Hello again, Pippin. Oh. Oh. It's just Raban and I. It appears we have other issues. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be Emanillion for a second. I'm like, don't be an idiot. Continue the melee. I will deal with him. Ooh. Ah, sod. You heard the man. Back to it. All forces, form a line on Coda. Now. Oh. Ooh, poor guy. Yeah, it is not easy to fight Raban. And now it is just him and I. Thankfully I am a healer and with a fairy, which makes this a little unfair. Well met. I will not lie, I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance? Damn it all. I've got this, no worries. I mean, it'll be a little hard to read my book because I'm missing my glasses, but... that's cool. Hi, Raban. How you doing, buddy? By the Fury, it's just the two of them in there. On your guard, Lord Emilion. The fight is not over yet. This is just gonna be broil. It's broil. Why do you have Vuln? Oh wait, damage taken. Okay. I thought it was damage increased, not... Nice. Ooh. Do I want to stand in these? Nope, I don't. I indeed do not want to stand in that. Ugh. You know, I'm just gonna put this down. Don't mind me, good sir. will say, that's a nice helmet of yours. If this one-shots me, I'm going to be just a little upset. Okay. Yeah, for the glory of Ishgard, Emmerich. Sure, bud. Wait a minute, when did it get to that? Thankfully, he can't actually push me out of the arena. Sorry, pal. But that's game over. Close my book now. That was a fun fight. Everyone just like, is it over? Don't.
Did he win? Then we...
Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard! Well fought! Well fought, my friend! You truly are the warrior of warriors.
Thank the Fury you were on our side.
Oh, poor Raban. Quite displeased. Amelia, close your mouth.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand. I didn't think I could do it, but then I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond. The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
That was fun. I'm so glad Eminem is finally coming into being his own person. What's Pippin doing over there?
A truly magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them. I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn. On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
Oh?
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people. Change is indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
How fun. I'm glad that ended the way it did. Oh, well, welcome back, Thancred.
Well, that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way. Ishgardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for them.
Oh, it wasn't single-handedly. Oh, Thancred. Why are you dying?
Tis but a scratch, I assure you, and I will not suffer you to worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns. Make that 2 dozen. Still, as your Stola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on one at a time. One day at a time. As Minfilia would have done.
Oh my. Okay, so no limit. Let's go. Balls. I've forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the Blood Sands I have had that privilege. Not since the Bull of Olmigo hung up his sword. Back then the outcome might have been different. But I do not begrudge you. Begrudge you your victory. I know now how far you've come, and how much you have endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this again one day, when time allows. I shall look forward to doing it. Or to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come on, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us. Lead on, Father. Well, we also have places to be. Come on, yes. Oh, it's so quiet. I'm not sure if I like that. Hello, Thancred. Said your goodbyes. I sure have. In all the years I've known Raban, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Coda. You made this happen. Book! Give book! Yeah, I know. I don't have anywhere to put that. Book. I want that book. No! Wait. Why didn't I know? Are the stats different? Oh. That's why. It's not what I thought it was. There's the augmented hailstorm kind of. Oh, I picked the wrong book. Oh well. Oh, all these cool weapons. I want them. Oh well. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us a victory we so desperately needed. There is not left for us to do but return to the capital. Let us see what reception awaits us. Do-do-do-do. Cutscene. Yay, I'm back in my poncho.
My lord!
Oh, good.
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it. Which
there is
have
one.
been told some women may find appealing.
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean alliance, and I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations. Emanuele, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
Much for not being bossed around by his family
No
anymore.
stopping it now, is there? We should inform Stola and the others.
Probably still Matoya's place, aren't they? Oh, any final words, Sir Emmerich?
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
It went so well. So, thanks. Yeah. Thanks, I'll call it there for the stream for today. Thank you all for dropping by. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I'll see you all around. Bye-bye now.